Today, I'm testing cases for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. I have 11 different phone cases here, and I'm gonna test them out so you don't have to. I'm gonna cover the design, the look and feel, how well they work with the buttons, any unique features, and so much more. We'll do drop testing, throw testing, and test out how well they work with MagSafe with my trusty Anchor Cube. Don't you love that? And if you stay to the end of this video, I'll give away free prizes. Okay, don't zoom in on me like that. That's aggressive. I have cases here from Torras, CASETiFY, Spigen, Apple, ESR, Pitaka, Supcase, OtterBox, and Casekoo. Now the same cases are available for both the iPhone 16 Pro and the 16 Pro Max, so even though I'm using a Pro Max, this video still applies if you have a Pro. Let's start with these magnetic ring cases from Torras. Now the reason I'm starting out with these is because this is the case I was using on my 15 Pro Max, and when I bought my 16 Pro Max, I got the same case because I loved it so much. The reason there's two of them is because there's an upgraded version. The main differences seem to be around the rings. This model, which is slightly less expensive, is just like last year's model where it just spins in a circle, as where this newer model spins around like this, completely 360. This is the upgraded version of the Torras case. It's really nice and smooth, really nice, easy to press buttons. The camera control button is exposed, which I really like. Easy to just get it in there and start taking pictures. Very minimal branding, which I like. Little T right there. The lenses are nicely protected. There's a nice lip here. And this really is the best feature, the ring, which on this model completely spins in a 360 like this. You can prop it up in portrait, you can spin it around and put it in landscape as well. What's also nice is you can actually use this ring as a grip if you want, in case you're taking a precarious selfie on the side of a building or something. The USB-C and speaker and microphone all right there. It feels really nice. The less expensive version comes with replaceable buttons in case you want to change the style of your device. So you just basically pop out this button right here, replace it with the orange button, and you're good to go. And of course the MagSafe test. Perfect. This version is currently $33.97 on Amazon. The upgraded version is currently $42.99 on Amazon. I highly recommend both of these cases from personal experience. Now for the throw test. That was expensive. Okay, do I really need to even review the Apple cases? I mean, they're pretty much the same thing every year. Well, let's do it anyway. I love when that happens. How does it know what color the case is? The Apple cases really are premium. They feel thinner and less bulky than the other cases. They really feel nice in your hand. And I think they're beautiful. They really complement the device. They offer great protection for the lenses. They have the lip that protrudes to protect the screen. They have the speaker and the microphone and the USB jack. They all work perfectly. The Apple case was only $34 actually on Amazon. That's pretty surprising. I know a lot of people love the Apple logo on the back, but come on, everybody knows that it's an iPhone. But yeah, the buttons function beautifully. The camera control button is very easy to press and get access to the camera very quickly. They work perfectly with MagSafe, as you'd expect an Apple product would. And I can't recommend the Apple cases highly enough. Do I need to do drop protection? Next, we have a clear case from Supcase? Supcase? I think it's Supcase, like Supcase. It says Unicorn Beetle on the front. I don't know why that is. This one is nice and clean and minimalistic. It's another clear case. This one does have a gold button for the camera control button. It works pretty well. I actually prefer the other ones that have it cut out, but no, that's pretty good. The buttons they're not as rigid as those ultra protective cases, but they're not as easy to press as the Torras or the Spigen. But it doesn't matter. It's so close. The buttons are fine. Not going to take any points away. It's got the cutouts on the bottom. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice looking. It's fairly minimalistic. It's protective. It has the MagSafe, which is a must, right? Coming in at around $15. It's pretty great for the price, and it comes in different color options as well. Overall, I think this is another good option for a clear case. Nothing stands out specific about this case, but it's fine. It's a good option. Moving on to Pitaka. I've never heard of this, but I just thought it looked kind of cool. We care for our planet. Well, that's interesting considering this is the largest box out of all of them. Maybe it's made from some kind of special recycled material. I wanted to get something a little different. I saw this one, it popped on Amazon. It comes in different colors as well, I believe. Here's the MagSafe ring on the back. Now that pops in so nicely and so easily. This is a real minimalistic case, which I do like. I'm not in love with the color choice. I just thought it looked unique, but it actually does fit well with the Desert Titanium. The buttons are completely exposed if you like that. I actually like pressing the phone buttons instead of some plastic over the buttons, which I really do like. It's very light, minimalistic. It barely feels like you have a case on. And I would really get this case. Let's see what other colors it comes in. Ocean, over the horizon, black gray, forest, ooh, Milky Way galaxy, moonrise. Ugh, I don't like that one. That's the one I'm holding. Oh, but this one's actually $59. I love the minimalistic aspect of it. But it also seems like it offers minimalistic protection, except for the camera lenses. So it's nice, but not one of my top choices. Should I try the drop protection on it? I don't know, should I? Okay, let's move on to OtterBox. Everybody knows OtterBox. Can you make it more difficult to open? So there's a lot of OtterBox cases, but this one is the Commuter case. I also chose a blue color because why not? Now this is one of those cases that comes in two pieces. It's kind of weird, but whatever. Now I typically prefer a more minimalistic case. This is for somebody who wants ultra protection. But yeah, this case is very premium. Now I do think the buttons are a little bit rigid. This tends to happen with these ultra protective cases. It gives you great protection on the lens and better than average for the screen. I think this lip protrudes a little too much for me. I think that would be annoying when I'm trying to do gestures like that. And yeah, all of the buttons are just a little harder to press, except for the camera control. They left that out, which is nice because you could get right in there and start snapping pictures. So at least that's good. They considered the camera control button. Both the speaker and the mic are exposed underneath, which is nice. And they have a little flap for the USB-C. This one was about $44.96 on Amazon, but it looks like the black one's only $26. Ooh, Denver Dusk. It's big, it's bulky. The shade of blue is kind of nice, but you know, OtterBox, they are really all about the protection, right? Like I'm not even gonna hesitate to drop this one. Okay, CASETiFY. Now, these things are really expensive and I'm not sure why, but I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, so first impression, it's pretty nice for a clear case. Looks nice, feels nice. I'm not crazy about the branding here. I really don't like when companies do that. Now this is an extra protective case. It has these big rigid corners on it. The buttons, actually, I don't really like the way these buttons press. They're a little more tough, a little more rigid. It's possible that that will change over time, but really not my favorite. And the camera control button, it's still pretty easy to get into. It seems like a lot of people are respecting the camera control button, which I like. It's more of those tough corners. You have the speaker, the microphone, the USB-C. It definitely looks protective if you're worried about protection. There's some more text on the side here. I mean, this is a pretty solid case. I just don't really understand why it's $70. It seems like very expensive for what you're getting. And I only see two color choices unless there's another Amazon listing with other choices. And of course, the MagSafe check. This looks like a very premium case as far as durability and protection, and I do feel kind of comfortable dropping it. Okay, we have another clear case. This is the Spigen. I think it's Spigen. I've heard Spigen. I don't know. I'm going to say Spigen. I've had a number of their cases over the years, and they're always reliable. I think they've all been clear cases, actually. Now, I've actually had these Spigen Ultra Hybrid cases before, several times. They make a really nice, minimalistic phone case that offers protection, and it feels really good. It feels good in your hand. If you want that clear finish, it really complements the phone very well. I like how it goes with the desert titanium here. These buttons are extremely easy to press. I mean, I love that. That's my favorite thing, is having easy to press buttons. The camera control button is completely exposed. It works very well. I love that. I love the buttons. I love how minimalistic it is. Very slight branding. Another thing that's important to me, it offers protection. It has a lip there to protect the screen. It protects the lenses. And for 18 bucks, can you really go wrong? There's even a ton of other colors too. This is a really solid case for the price. I definitely approve of this one. MagSafe, bam. This is one of the best as far as the way it feels in your hand. I think this beats out all the other clear cases I've tried to this point, except maybe the Torras, which also has the ring on the back. Drop test. Overall, I really like this case. I think it's great for the price. Okay, next up, the Casekoo Magic Stand. Looks like it has a cool hologram on the front there. Ooh, am I paying for that? Casekoo sounds like such an Amazon brand. Okay, this has a bunch of adorable panda stickers in the box. Again, am I paying for this? I mean, how much does this cost? This is a nice looking case. It's got a frosted or opaque look. This actually feels really nice to the touch. It also complements the desert titanium nicely too. Here's the Magic Stand. Now, this doesn't rotate like the Torras does, but it'll allow you to prop it up, at least in portrait. Let's see landscape. Oh yeah, that works pretty well too, although I'm not sure if you're going to be able to control the angles as much as you can with the Torras case. But it's a really nice feature to have. The buttons are fine, they function nicely. The cutouts are pretty good on the bottom. I really like the texture of this case. It really has a nice premium feel. Of course, these magnetic rings supposedly help with the stickiness of the MagSafe. And this one's only $25, which is pretty good for having the ring. And it comes in a variety of colors too. This is a pretty good case, especially if you like pandas. This is a pretty solid case for the price. I don't know how it's going to handle the drop test. Nope, did pretty well. Not bad. First, we'll start with the hybrid case. It's a nice clear case. It feels pretty minimalistic. It has the MagSafe ring, which I love. The buttons are very smooth, easy to press. I love that. Good protection for the screen. Everything is cut out nicely here. Very minimal branding. I don't even see it. I think it's on the side here. Good protection for the lens up here. Anyway, this is really nicely designed. It looks good. It feels good. It comes in a variety of different colors. And how can you go wrong at $15? MagSafe. Works very well, stuck right on there. Drop test. Still good. Yeah, this is really great for the price. I mean, if you want a very inexpensive clear case that looks and feels nice, this is it. And the tough case with stash stand. Okay, what's with all this styrofoam? Okay, this looks like another two-piece case like the OtterBox. I always find these a little more annoying to put on, but you're probably not putting your case on and off that often anyway. This case actually feels nice and premium. It's similar to the OtterBox. Looks like one of those cases that really targets protection. These are always a little bit larger and more rigid, but it still feels pretty good in the hand. And the buttons could be a little bit easier to press. I mean, it's fine, but typically these ultra protective cases do have little stiffer buttons. Oh, this one's nice. And then of course, the camera control button, like many of these, is completely exposed, which I really like because that's the whole feature. You want to get in and start taking pictures with this 16 Pro Max. But yeah, this is a really nice case. It feels great. It offers a lot of protection, both the screen and the lenses. It has these extra protective corners. Now it does look like the microphone and the speaker are kind of covered up, but I did test it out with music and you can hear it just fine. And of course, you have to open up this little lip here in order to charge it. And of course, you can pull up this lip here and it can stand up in landscape mode. It's pretty nice, pretty convenient. I don't know if it can do portrait. I guess you have to lean it like that. I don't know if you're going to really use it as a holder, but I guess you can if you're really scared about dropping your device. And of course, at 26 bucks, this is actually a pretty good option if you want a really tough case, and it comes in a variety of different colors as well. MagSafe? No problem. Drop test? I'm completely fine doing that. This case is great if you want an ultra protective, solid case and protection is your #1 concern. At 26 bucks, I think this is a no-brainer. Thumbs up. So after testing all these cases, my winner is still the Torras. I like both of these cases, and it's hard to live without this magnetic ring stand once you have it for so long. I'm kind of torn between the older version and the newer version. The newer version, the ring seems to be more solid, it's less flimsy. I do like that better. The previous model though is less expensive and it comes with the replaceable buttons. At $33 and $42 respectively, they're not the cheapest cases in the world, but it could make a case for you getting the lesser expensive version. I just think both of these are a winner and I love having these rings on the back. So for me, it's the Torras. That said, if you don't care about the ring or if you don't like the ring, then I'm actually a big fan of the Apple case. I think the Apple Silicone case feels beautiful in your hand. If you've had the Apple cases in the past, you know they're great cases. That's probably my runner-up. Oh, I said I'd give away a free case. Okay, how about this? Put a comment below on which case you like the best for the 16 Pro or the 16 Pro Max, and once this video reaches 1,000 likes, I'll pick a commenter at random and send them the case. And I'd love to hear from you anyway. Please comment. Tell me which case you like the best. Maybe it's not even one of these. I'd love to learn something new. If I helped make your decision a little bit easier on which case to buy, or if you just enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe for more reviews and videos just like this one. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching.